Hello guys, assalamu alaikum. My name is Dr. Faraz Ahmad. You must be aware of it, like you have submitted the application of the specialty training via Oriel application pathway, and now people are getting email and people are so much concerned, like what is meaning of this. If there is a red mark are the completed on the long listed, what is meaning of this? So in this video I am gonna clear everything about this. So what you have to do, you have to just open your browser and you have to write the Oriel login, and you will click on the Oriel, and here you will click on the login. Once you are logged in on the Oriel website, then what you have to do, now I am gonna let you know about everything. So this is your dashboard. You will click where you will click on these three dots. Okay, click on the three dots, and here what you have to do, click on your applications. Okay, you will click on the applications. Once we have clicked on the application, so all the application where we have applied, so all the applications are there. So the first application which we have applied is the internal medicine training of the CT1. So this is the internal medication application. So in this way you can go on, you can go down, and you can see all of your applications. So this is the second application, acute medicine. Okay, in the same way you can go. The third application is for the psychiatry, fourth one is the Northern Ireland psychiatry, and the fifth one over here you can see, I'm sorry, fifth one over here you can see, this is for the GP training, and the sixth one is for the GP training. This is the older application of the last year. So in this way guys, all the application are over here. So I'm gonna open one by one, and I am gonna update you regarding the status of each and every application. So our first application is related to the internal medicine training application. Here you can see that we have applied, it's completed, and the internal medicine recruitment is only on the basis of your interview and on the basis of your score. There is a scoring system for the application of the internal medicine. So we have applied, they haven't longlisted yet because they are reviewing the application and they are reviewing the score which you have updated, which you have written in your application while applying. So next application is related to acute care common stem. This is for the emergency medicine ST1 training. So you can see over here that we have applied for the training, application is completed, and they have longlisted as well. So please keep in mind, for the emergency medicine training, what they do, after the application they long list you. So after the long listing, what they will do, they will shortlist you on the basis of your MSRA score. And once you are passed, once you have passed your MSRA exam, then they will take your interview. So after the MSRA they will shortlist you. After the shortlisting they will take interview. So if you have cleared your interview, then what they will do, they will offer you. So the next application you can see over here related to the core psychiatry training in the England and the Wales or the Scotland. So you can see, like, as the GP application, psychiatry applications are totally based on your MSRA score. So you can see over here, if we applied for the MSRA, we filled the application of the MSRA on the Oriel. So after this they long listed us, they shortlisted us. What does it mean? They have shortlisted as well. While in the emergency medicine application they haven't done the shortlisting, they have to do the shortlisting on the basis of MSRA score. Yes, because in the emergency medicine they have to take interview as well, and there is no interview in the psychiatry training application. So what they are gonna do, they have longlisted, they have shortlisted, they will replace the interview with the MSRA. If you are gonna pass the MSRA and you have applied for the psychiatry training, what does it mean? There will be no interview. Your application portal will be updated, completed in the interview as well. So the next application is related to the core psychiatry training in the Northern Ireland. They have separate application for England, Scotland and Wales, and a separate application for the Northern Ireland. So it's same as the England application. You have applied, you have completed the online application, they have longlisted, but they are little slow. They haven't shortlisted till now, they are still progressing the application. So once they will do the shortlisting, then you have to take interview. What does it mean? Is there an interview for the Northern Ireland psychiatry application? No, interview means you have to take the MSRA exam, and if you pass MSRA, your application status will be updated to the offer. So next application here you can see is related to the GP general practice training, ST1 training. You can see over here like you have to apply for the GP training. You have already applied using the Oriel website, and let me tell you, you must be aware of it, like there is no interview, no any other exam apart from the MSRA for the GP training as per the psychiatry training. So psychiatry training, GP training are the two training options. For these trainings there is no interview. Your recruitment will be only based on your MSRA score. So here you can see like everything will be based on your MSRA score. The good you score in the MSRA, the better choice you can get in your training options. So here you can see using the Oriel website, we have completed the application, we have applied. So after the application you can see they have long listed as well. So after the long listed, our short listed option is also in the green. What does it mean? They have completed the short list option as well. So after the short listing, interview in progress. What does it mean? Is there any interview for the psychiatry or for the GP training? No, as I told you previously in the psychiatry application, there will be no interview for the GP training and the psychiatry training. So then what is meant by interview here? So interview mean like your MSRA exam. So if you will pass your MSRA exam, the status of interview in progress will be changed to completed. So if you have passed your MSRA exam and you are coming in the merit, then your offer will also be completed. In the last I have discussed like if you have applied for the GP training, psychiatry training or any other training using the Oriel website. So first of all your application status will be completed, then your long listing status will be completed. So after this you can see over here, so if you were not shortlisted or you were unable to get good marks in the MSRA exam, then what happened? Your interview status will be completed but it will be in the red. So if any of the process, if any of the step of your application is coming in red, what does it mean? If it's coming in the red at the apply option, it's mean your application is unsuccessful. If coming in red at the long listed option, it's mean you are not long listed because there was some issues with your application. If there is coming in red with the shortlisted, there are some issues with the shortlisting. If it's coming in red at the interview level, what does it mean? It's mean your interview was not satisfactory or you didn't get very good score in the MSRA exam. So I have shown you one other thing here. You can see this is the cardiothoracic surgery application, and on the application status, the first status is in the red and close. What does it mean? It means someone has started the application of cardiothoracic surgery, but unfortunately they didn't complete the application and application deadline is passed as well. So this is the reason they have closed the application at the level of the apply option. So in this slide you can see that someone has applied for application and their application was successful. This is the reason this is in green, and after the initial application they have long listed the applicant as well, but the long listing is not successful. Long list is in the red and this is also completed. So what does it mean? It's mean like there was some issue with the application, there was some issue with the crust form, or there were some details that were missing, or something has happened with the application process. So this is the reason in the long listing option they have rejected this application. So that's all guys. If you have any question regarding the application process, if you have any question regarding the future of these application through the Oriel website, you can ask me in the comment box. You can directly message me on the Instagram as well. Thank you very much for watching the video.